Imagine a time when the entire nation stood still in shock and sorrow, mourning the loss of a beloved leader. This was the scene in 1865, when Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was assassinated. But what many don't realize is that Lincoln's tragic death didn't just shape the course of American history. For him, Lincoln's funeral wasn't just any ordinary event. It was a monumental occasion that captured the attention of the entire nation. Following his assassination, Lincoln's body embarked on a somber journey from Washington, D.C. to his final resting place in Springfield, Illinois. The elaborate funeral procession, which stretched over 1,600 miles and passed through numerous cities and towns, drew massive crowds who came to pay their respects to the fallen leader. As Lincoln's casket lay in state in various locations along the route, mourners from all walks of life gathered to bid farewell to the man who had guided the nation through its darkest hour. Lincoln's funeral was a meticulously planned and highly orchestrated event, designed to honor his memory and provide solace to a grieving nation. The funeral procession, which included a solemn march through the streets of major cities like New York and Chicago, was accompanied by a sense of solemnity and reverence. People lined the streets for miles, many weeping openly as Lincoln's casket passed by. The sheer scale of the funeral, combined with the outpouring of emotion from the public, underscored the profound impact of Lincoln's death on American society. As the funeral industry began to take shape in the wake of Abraham Lincoln's assassination, it underwent a series of transformative changes that would forever alter the way we approach death and mourning. From advancements in embalming techniques to the standardization of funeral practices, the evolution of the funeral industry reflects broader shifts in cultural attitudes towards death and commemoration. One of the most significant developments in the funeral industry following Lincoln's assassination was the refinement of embalming techniques. The process of preserving a body after death became increasingly sophisticated, allowing funeral directors to present the deceased in a lifelike manner for viewing. This practice not only helped to prolong the grieving process for loved ones, but also facilitated the rise of elaborate funeral ceremonies and public viewings. Additionally, the emergence of standardized funeral practices, such as the use of ornate caskets in formal funeral processions, helped to institutionalize mourning rituals and create a sense of solemnity around death. Today, the funeral industry has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar business, offering a wide range of services and products to meet the diverse needs and preferences of mourners. While traditional funeral practices remain prevalent, there has been a growing trend towards personalized and alternative forms of commemoration. From eco-friendly burials to virtual memorial services, funeral homes are adapting to changing cultural norms and technological advancements. However, the funeral industry is not without its controversies, including concerns about exploitative pricing practices and environmental sustainability. As the industry has grown into a multi-billion-dollar business, it has undergone significant changes to meet the evolving needs and preferences of mourners. However, alongside its growth and innovation, the funeral industry also grapples with a range of controversies and challenges that raise important questions about ethics, sustainability, and the nature of grief. In the present day, funeral homes offer a diverse array of services and products designed to accommodate a wide range of cultural, religious, and personal preferences. Traditional funeral practices, such as embalming and burial, remain popular choices for many families. But there has also been a notable shift towards more personalized and environmentally conscious options. From cremation to green burials, mourners now have a greater degree of choice when it comes to honoring their loved ones in a way that aligns with their values and beliefs. One of the most notable trends in the funeral industry today is the growing emphasis on personalization. Funeral directors work closely with families to create unique and meaningful tributes that celebrate the life and legacy of the deceased. This can involve incorporating personalized touches such as custom-made caskets, memorial websites, and multimedia presentations. Additionally, there is a growing awareness of the environmental impact of traditional funeral practices, leading to a rise in eco-friendly alternatives such as biodegradable urns and natural burial grounds. Despite its evolution and adaptation, the funeral industry is not without its challenges. One of the most pressing issues facing the industry is the rising cost of funeral services, which can place a significant financial burden on grieving families. Critics also raise concerns about the environmental sustainability of traditional funeral practices, particularly the use of embalming chemicals and non-biodegradable caskets. Additionally, there is ongoing debate about the ethics of certain industry practices, such as upselling and pre-need sales tactics. As we reflect on the legacy of Abraham Lincoln's assassination and its impact on the funeral industry, it is clear that the way we mourn and commemorate the dead continues to evolve in response to changing cultural norms and societal values. While the funeral industry has made great strides in meeting the needs of mourners in the modern age, it also faces significant challenges that must be addressed in order to ensure that it remains a compassionate and sustainable institution for years to come.